Let's go to the number sort. Here's what's going to happen. First team's going to ride in. As they ride down, they're going to drop the flag, and I'm going to give them a number. When we give them that number, they're going to sort them in order. So let's just say I give them number 1. They got to sort number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to be in that order. There has to be a little room between their tail and their head as they cross that line. If one gets back, or if one gets out that's the wrong number, it'll be no time. It is 5 or nothing. You've got to get all 5 or no time. 2-minute time limit, 4-man team. Anybody can cut right in, do what you can. Try not to lope in the herd. 30-second penalty if you get in trouble. Yep. As we talked about for the judges meeting, for all the cowboys out there, for the folks that are watching, there's going to be 26 head or so of cattle out there. There's 2 full number sets from 0 to 13. So let's just say you're trying to get the number 2 steer out. The number 2 steer is a black and white baldy that doesn't want to come out, but there's a brindle over there that's number 2. You can take that one. So we try to make it set up for the cowboys so that they can achieve, not make it tough on them where they can't win. So we'll see what happens as we go with the first team. The number sorting, it's going to be Creasing Cattle Company. Once again, teams ride in, ride out as quickly as possible. As you approach the cattle, when the flag drops, that's when we'll give you your number. All right, here we go. The cattle are getting a little bit out of hand right there. And that is going to be up to the cowboys. So the flag goes up, and as it does, first cowboy steps across the line, cattle number 0. 0 is the number. So Creasing crew rides in. They start with 0, sort them out sequentially. Must bring 5. Remember, any wrong cattle across the line or any cut cattle back across the line, that is where we run into trouble right there. So they bring out 0 first, and the rest of them will come in order, but they have to have a little bit of daylight, as we call it, between them. So as you wonder why in the world would we do this, well, this is an event that we do a lot, actually. Get a set of cattle up into the corner. Yeah, it's easy for me to say, not at all. And get them in the corner right there. Might have to sort out 15 or 20 heifers out of a pen of steers, or vice versa, or cut some bulls out. Whatever it is, you want to take your cowboys and your horses and try to get it done. Looks like they've got 2 out right here, and looking for the 3rd one. All right, looks like they've got 3 of the ones they need out of here. As we talked about, it is going to be a 2-minute time limit right here with a 4-man team. 30 seconds remaining in the run with 1 to go. All right, you bet got 4 of the 5 they need out. And the Cowboys looking for the next one. It is getting pretty rough down there. At the far end, they've got them bunched up in the corner like a bunch of quail. Got to be a little careful right here not to let them explode and get out. Got them sorted. Wild cattle right there, looking good for the Creasing crew. The time comes in. Man, talk about close, 154.02. 154.02. We're going to go down to Durrett. They're going to be up next. As we push the cattle back down, our herd holders are going to try to settle them for just a moment. And Durrett Cattle Company is going to be making their way in. For those of you out there that are rodeoing, whether it be your wives, your girlfriends, your family members, if you're looking for some memorabilia, don't forget Dave and Liz Sinclair. They are going to be here. You can find them at lizmasonphotos.com. So we're going to settle the cattle right here. Once our herd holders leave, it'll be up to the judge to raise his flag and let us know that we're good to go. All right. Cowboys are out. Gate is kind of shut. Flag is up. Cattle number 5. 5 is the number. So Durrett Cattle Company rides in looking for a quick run. 154.02. We should have made sure that the Cowboys knew that they were past that 30-second threshold. And we'll make sure we do that every time the Cowboys ride in or out of the arena. The red is up. Thompson's going to be on deck. Then Snyder and XIT/W. As we watch them sort right here, don't forget that tomorrow there's going to be 11 teams in our youth rodeo. 10, they tell me. So we had one drop, 10 teams. Going to be vendors, food trucks right here in the arena. Grand entry and introduction of teams between 9 and 9:15 with the national anthem and a prayer. It is a qualifier, and then we will call it a day until we come back tomorrow evening. Cattle are being sorted out right here. Thank you to the sponsors of this event. Certainly we couldn't do it without them. Wood Law Firm. I know that there's people out there who need a lawyer from time to time. Some of you more often than that. Pay being one of those. Looks sharp right here. And good run for the Durrett crew. They're going to come in with a solid run of 120 and 33. 120 and 33 as we move down to Thompson Ranch. Hey, for those of you that put on cattle events, those of you that put on ranch rodeos, I don't know if you noticed those numbers right down there. Those are way better than the ones you used to stick on with glue. It's less messy. It's way easier. They don't roll up. They don't get hidden, and they're awfully handy. And I happen to know the young lady that makes them, and she is all about making some. If you need a set of numbers right there, she can do it from 1 to 13,000 if you want to have the largest ranch rodeo in America. But whatever, we can make it happen. Talk to Tina Wade if you said you need a good set of those chain numbers. Easy to put on, easy to put off, and good to use in the ranch rodeo. Uh-oh, we've got a judge coming up. Hang on just a second. Well, a little bit of trouble for the last team right there. Direct Cattle Company come in with a good run of 120 and 32, but unfortunately, looks like we're going to have to add 30 because of excessive loping, so that puts them in at 150 and 32. Thompson Ranch, try not to lope. All right, let's see what happens. July, we're good when you're good. Flag is up, cattle number 3. 3 is the number. So as you're watching right in right here, the Cowboys, the turquoise shirts looking awful sharp right there. They ride in with a one goal in mind. They're looking for what is the fast time. And right now, all you got to do is be faster than 150 and a half, and that'll put you in the top spot. Two out right here for the Cowboys. Thompson, these guys are always competitive. Come to us from over around Monday, Texas. If you've never been by Monday, it's right in front of Tuesday and after Sunday, so you can always find it. Don't know why when I first heard of Monday, Texas, I thought it was going to be a place with big mountains and green grass. Trust me, it ain't. But nonetheless, it's the home of good Cowboys, that's for sure. 4 out, they tell me. The eagle eye of my secretary and timer up here. See what we got right here. So, looks like a good run right here for the Cowboys. I don't see any judges loping over, and so as long as we're clean, it's going to be a fast time right here. 123 and 63. 123 and 63 for the Thompson crew. Good job, nice work. Let's go down to the Snyder and XIT. Let's go to Kansas. Justin's going to raise the flag, and it is going to be cattle number 9. 9 is the number. good music finally. Okay. Thanks to Wood Law Firm. Down here, the Cowboys have rode in, looking pretty sharp right here as they bring the third one, 3 of 5 out across the line. Good work right here. 30 seconds remaining in your run, men. Hustle every chance you get. And they did hustle. 134 and 69. Going to put them in about second place unofficially. So looking sharp right here for the Kansas crew. Let's go to /W. This is going to be the team from over there in New Mexico, the land of enchantment. Clayton and Texaco, they're up. After /W, Xcross, Collins, they're going to be on deck. Henderson's going to be 3 away. Winder's going to be 4 away. Teams, we do want to thank you for being hustling up, making things right, getting them ready, having them just move smoothly. Couldn't ask for better. Y'all are doing a great job. And I will tell you, Justin's going to hold that flag until our crew gets out. Thanks to our arena crew doing a fantastic job as well. Cattle number is 12. 12 is the number. During the World Championship Ranch Rodeo, we're going to be doing quite a few things. We've got an auction that takes place every year. Last 2 years, we've had some really cool items in there. We've had some items from the Texas Rangers. Each year we've had 1 engraved pistol. 2 years in a row they broke records. Last year I think that pistol brought $23,000 or $4,000. And so we always look forward to that. All that money goes to the Scholarship Fund and the Crisis Fund, which helps not only kids going to school, but also families in need in the Western world. Doesn't have to be a member of the WRCA, it just has to be a member of the Western way of life that we love so much. Counter going everywhere. 4 across, 1 more to go. Great job right here, and we're going to have a new leaderboard right here. /W rides in with 114 and 08. That's going to put them in the top of the bar. You bet the crowd goes wild. That's what we love to see. Hey, those of you over there underneath what would be the VIP area with all the lights on, what y'all doing over there? Y'all just gambling, having a cold drink? I see how that goes. All right. Y'all having all the fun. The rest of us just working. Let's go to Xcross X Ranch and Collins Cattle Company. I like the bay horse on this side with a big streak face, 4 white feet. Nice horse right there. So as the Cowboys ride forward, flag goes up. Cattle number is 6. 6 is the number. All right, we're going to head down right here. the Cowboys right in. Like we said, it's getting pretty quick. It looks like 114 and 8 is going to be the top spot with a 123 and 63 in second. 134.69 is number 3. So as we watched right here, we talked about how the Cowboys had a pretty good set of horses they were riding. You know, all of our cowboys and cowgirls that compete in our ranch rodeos, most of them ride the American quarter horse. It's just the horse that is most suited for the job that we do. And you got to run fast, stop hard, turn around, cut, run, rein, do all those things. The American quarter horse is the choice. We do see some awful good paint horses. Time to time, we'll see an appendix horse. Once in a while, you'll see something else, but very seldom. We don't differ too much from the AQHA and the breeding programs that are rock solid around them. Not 4 out, 1 more to go. Thirty seconds remaining in your run. And going to come in with a good run here, 132 and 83. Going to put those guys unofficially in about 3rd place, unofficially. Go down to Henderson and Durham. Henderson and Durham, you're going to be up. Winders, you're going to be on deck. Sandhill, you're going to be 3 away. Alley, you're going to be 4 away. We told you about the WRCA, although we can tell you all about it. The thing that you most likely would want to do would go to www.wrca.org, and it'll tell you a little bit about everything that we do, including all of our sanctioned ranch rodeos that are yet to come, that have gone by. And the flag goes up. Cattle number is 1. 1 is the number. It's also the loneliest number, but it is 1. So as we talked about, go to www.wrca.org. You can find out about the foundation, find out about the rodeo, and all the great things that go on there. You know, as we watch the cowboys and cowgirls go through their business, I want to say thank you to my friends at Capital Hatters. Capital Hatters out of Stephenville, Texas. James and the crew down there, they keep us looking sharp up here in our good hats. And I want to say thanks to them. I think they're at Parker County this weekend. Hope they're having a great rodeo, but thanks to James at Capital Hatters. If you see them, tell them you heard about them right here at the rodeo and that we were bragging on them. Right down there, the dust of West Texas is blowing as we're sorting cattle. That's the way it ought to be. If you're going to be sorting cattle, it ought to be in the wind and in the dust of West Texas. All right, they tell me if you want to go over there down to that VIP where all the lights are on, everybody is welcome. If you look up Randy Whipple or Lane Province, those guys will have an unlimited checkbook and will buy all the drinks that you would like. You can also order pizza or steak to go. Wow. Talk about a good run right here for the Henderson-Durham crew. 120 and 15. Put those guys in there at number 2. That was a nice run. Let's go to Winders Cattle Company, Perrin Cattle. They're going to be up. Sandhill's going to be on deck. Alley is going to be in the hole. J-Track and 4SF 4-way. Duval 5-away. All right, as the Winders Cattle Company, Perrin Cattle Company approach the line. A little better than halfway through our run here. Things are going smooth. Thank y'all for making it go that way. Just in July, August, and September, Johnson's going to set it up for us. Joe Shalo's on this end, making sure that everything else is right. Flag goes up. Cattle number 10. 10 is the number. making a good move down there. 7 people in the stands don't even know what the movie Creek is anymore. Right? Looking sharp right here. We talked about the horses in contention for top hand have a white placard on their saddle pad. All the cowboys or cowgirls are in contention for it. I don't know if the roan horse is in contention or not, but I'm going to tell you what, pretty darn nice horse right there. But tell me no, it's going to be the Palomino horse that's working. 4 out, 1 more to go. You bet, good move right there. Got to sort 1 off, 1 in. There you go, good work. Nice job by the yellow horse. He's got a lot of moves right there. The yellow horse has got more moves than a bottle of X-Lac. And Wenders and Perrin going to be a 124, 51, 124 and 51. Go down to Sand Hill Cattle Company, McMillan Ranch. They're going to be up. Thank you guys for being ready. Another good team riding in, Sand Hill and McMillan. After that, it's going to be Alley, J-Track, Duval, Sixes, and 2. Sand Hill Cattle Company. Flag goes up. Cattle number 13. 13 is the number. So Sand Hill rides in. They're about 1 of 16. 5 teams left to go. And that fast time still sitting up there at 114 and 8. 114.08. Second fast time is going to be that 120 and 15, then a 124 and 51. Remember, go over there, that VIP room, where all the lights are on. Go over there and tell them that you were sent in there to make sure that Golden Lights Cantina was serving adult beverages paid for by Randy Whipple for Land Province. Also, sign up for a raffle ticket for a truck and trailer by our friends at Happy Toy Makers. Get yourself some rodeo t-shirts. So get them sorted out pretty quick right here. It should be. These guys know how to do it. This is an event they excel in. And just like that, we changed the leaderboard. How about this? Sand Hill Cattle Company, McMillan come in with a 111 and 31. That rockets them to the top of the leaderboard. Looking sharp, had a good run in the last one. Good run here. That's going to put those guys in a pretty top spot moving forward. Alley Ranches, you're going to be up. Alley Ranches, then J-Track, then Duval. The flag goes up. Cattle number for this team is going to be cattle number 7. 7 would be the number. 4 left after this. 2.5 advance once this is done. While Cow Milk is going to be coming up, the team brand, and we'll finish it up in the second section broadcast. Thanks again to Cerveza Modelo, friend of the Convention and Visitors Bureau of Amarillo. We'll say thank you to Curtis Sales, Line X, Beck Cowboy Boot, Auto Inc., Whiteface Ford of Hereford, Hughes Trailers, Wood Law Firm, and Amarillo National Bank. Great sponsors that help us get down the rodeo trail. Looking pretty sharp right here with a couple of clumps right there. hemmed up over there at the backside. Looks like 4 across the line. 30 seconds remaining in this run. One trying to sneak back in. $143.94. It's going to be a little long to be in the top 5, but it is a qualified run. Let's go to the J-Track Ranch, bar SF. They're going to be up. Duval, you're going to be on deck. 460s, you're going to be 3 away. Tool Ranch, you're going to finish us out. As soon as that is done, we're going to go right into the wild cow milking. Thompson, Henderson, Creason, it could be the first 3. J-Track Ranch, bar SF. All right, Cowboys are approaching. Looks like we're having one of our officials check something. Let's make sure that it was the way he liked it. Step up right here, right into the light. Flag goes up. Cattle number 11. 11 is the number. These guys make it look awful easy. Doesn't matter whether they're doing it here, whether they're doing it on the pasture or wherever they happen to be riding. They ride these good horses right here. They work together. You can always tell when teams work together a lot, not just something put together, because they do it with ease. They know what each one's going to do. They know where they're going to ride before they ride there. When they turn that cattle, whether it be left, right, move them forward or send them backwards, they know how to help them. All these cattle have a flight zone, and you want to get in that flight zone to make it work. If you push too hard, you can drive them away. If you push not enough, they're going to get around you. So a lot of things have got to happen to make it work right. These black yearlings right here worth a lot of money these days. Cattle market's about as good as it's ever been. Should be about where it is. Hopefully they'll stay there. Of course, that cow market, ranchers ain't making no money, but them packers, they're making plenty. We'll buy you some meat there. Remember, if you can buy meat, buy it from your local rancher, local farm to market, whatever it might be. We talked about earlier, only certain places are going to support your ranchers and the ranching way of life. Pretty good. They've got quite a few of them out right here. Let's see what we get as we get close to a qualified run. Going to be a good one. 122 and 38. 122 and 38. Going to put that team at about 3rd place, unofficially, of course. Let's go to Duval Land and Traherne Ranches. They're going to be up in the Dixon Creek Division, the 4-6s, and then the Tool Ranch will finish us out. All right, Cowboys make their way down right here. Little Christmas dew in the background. Flag is up. Cattle number is 2. Cattle number 2. So looking right here, the farther you get into the draw right here, when you get this far down, a lot of times it makes these cattle a little tougher to handle. All it drawn at the bottom, and sometimes that can be detrimental to the Cowboys. One of those things that you've got to be awful careful about. Cattle get a little bit runny right there. Sometimes you push on them, they're going to push them out of the way right there, get the wrong one across the line. That certainly can cause an issue. Looks like they've got 2 across the line right here. Talked about that, a 3 out, they tell me. 2-minute time limit is what they have with a 4-man team. Anybody can ride into the herd. They've just got to be awful careful not to lope forward to let those cattle get across indiscriminately either way. 30 seconds. 30 seconds remaining. And going to be a 142-71 for the Cowboys. 2 teams left to go. Let's go to the sixes. 4 Sixes Ranch, the Dixon Creek Division, Borger, Texas area. They're going to be up. And the Tool Ranch, that'll finish his number short and wild cow milkers. Get it on your mind. Red-shirted Cowboys ride out. Just we're up here mentioning to the crew that too bad the sixes don't have anything nice to ride. Most of these are home-raised horses. Proud of them. The Cowboys get to pick a string. They train on that string. It gets to be with them for a long time, and you can tell. All right, the flag goes up. It's going to be cattle number 8. 8 is the number for the 4 6. One team after this that can change it. If they want to change it right now, they're going to have to be faster than 111 and 31. That's going to be the fast time as of right now. 114 and 8 is going to be second unofficially. Looks like a 120 and 15. 2 teams that can change it. Cow milkers, get it on your mind. Thompson Ranch, Henderson, Creason, going to be the first 3. Right now we're watching this Dixon Creek Division 4 6s, and then the Tool Ranch that finishes out. Man, looking sharp right here as the Cowboys making moves. They have got 4 across the line, 1 more hemmed up in the corner. They're used to looking at lots of cattle, but just like that, we've got an issue. Got him out. Now we're all right. Let's see what they say. So we're going to look to the judges and make sure that all is good. If everything is right, we are going to give you a time. Well, let's see what happens. Got a little discussion going on down there. We all right, July? Well, the whole crew has rode by and talked to the judge. That's either good or bad. We're not sure. They all right, July? Looks like we're good. We have a new lead right here. Nice run, gentlemen. 105 and 87. 105 and 87. Nice work. That's going to put them in the top spot with 1 team to go. Here comes the Tool Ranch. They're going to be the final team that can change it. They are going to have to make it happen right here. It's going to be a fast time if they want to get it done. We've seen it fast. These guys can do it. They've got the horsepower, the knowledge, and the want to. And just remember the words of Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last. Good luck, Tool Ranch. We're good when you're good. You tell us the word. Flag is up. Cattle number is 4. 4 is the number. Last team to go in the number shortened. 105 and 87 the top spot. All right. Looking good right here, sorting cattle, one of those things that you got to be 3 steps ahead of whatever it is you're thinking. You know, you can think that you have the right spot, but then if you ain't 2 steps ahead of that, that steer can run by you, that heifer can run by you, and that is going to do nothing but get you a butt chewing. Right now, we don't have any of that as they're sorting them out on a pretty regular basis and with pretty easy. A lot of good work right here. These horses have got a lot of moves to them right here. Good foundation horses. Great Cowboys. But doesn't matter how good you are, if your staff does not cooperate, certainly it can cause some consternation. 4 out. Well, it was really good for a minute. Now they're having trouble. "30 seconds remaining in the run." Got him out right there, so the time comes in. 1:34.09. That's not going to change the leaderboard. So as we look to the end of the event right here, our number shortening, I want to say thank you to Wood Law Firm. We're going to say congratulations to the fast time. Looks like that's going to be the 4.6s, 105 and 87. Second's going to be Sand Hill with a 111 and 31. Third's going to be Slash W, 114.08. That's going to be the top three unofficially. Folks, if you enjoyed it, how about a nice round of applause for all of our number shorters here today. All right, let's go down to the next event. It's going to be the Wild Cowboy